we're assuming that this might be a good review, or it might not be. It might be 1 star. Good afternoon, YouTube. It is 5 o'clock and we have just seen our 3rd show of the day, which was our good friend Trevor.
You were lying, you had it.
Yep. Our good friend Trevor Locke, the most interesting person in the room. Now, first things first, if you look for this show on the Fringe website, it just says Trevor Locke's new show.
Oh, yeah.
Don't know what that's all about. Anyway, if you put Trevor Locke in, you'll find it. This is on the free Fringe, and the idea there is that you know, you pay what you want, really. You know, if you don't like the show, you don't have to pay it all. You can just walk out at the end of it. And it's a. Shall I read what it says?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. It says, the UK's #1 comedian returns to the Fringe with a brand new show that, as usual, will probably be entirely different each day. Definitely different each day.
Definitely.
Definitely. Blew me away, an absolute masterclass in comedy performance, 5 stars, The Scotsman. The most fun you can have without taking your clothes off, The Mirror. So, and it's classed, interestingly, it's classed as comedy, okay,
Ooh.
brackets, clown,
Really?
comma,
Oh, yeah.
improv.
Oh, well, I haven't got the comedy. It's under comedy
Right.
in here.
Yeah.
But it's got clown improv.
Yeah.
What the hell's the clown bit?
No, he doesn't mess up with it.
No.
He doesn't mess up. He doesn't wear makeup and, you know.
Well, I
like
mean,
a clown.
we're taking that as a literal
Yeah.
sense of the word. But no.
It's definitely improv. Impossible to really describe what this show is about. I mean, it is audience participation in a very, very non-threatening way. And he asks a few questions of the audience, and you know, like who's seen him before, who hasn't, who's from the UK, who isn't, and built around that. And he gets one guy to sort of work from a sort of script.
Yeah,
but actually,
it's the agenda.
It's
He
the
has
agenda.
to tick
Agenda.
them off,
That's the
yeah.
right thing. Yeah.
Somebody else is taking notes again.
Yeah, which you see in the community circle, and I think it's like a variation on the community circle.
It is, very much so.
Yeah.
I mean, the big difference is that people are given the chance to vote on who is the most interesting person, and that's the main difference.
Yeah, it's the main difference. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a really good hour of fun and laughs.
And it's unpredictable because people say things, and that can become a running theme, or some people can do things. And that's funny. People are unpredictable. That's why, you know, it's different each time.
Really good fun. It's classed as 18 plus. Don't know whether it's really 18 plus. I mean, there's a few F words, but that's about it really. So ideally you would say it was 14 plus, I think.
Yeah, I mean, the trouble is you can't.
It's hard to.
You don't know.
Anyway, it's down as 18 plus.
And there's always, sorry to interrupt.
Go on.
There's always a high percentage of people who've been there before. Though interestingly, I think there were more people who hadn't been
this time. Yeah.
This time, which is unusual.
Yeah, and we saw Trevor the other week, and we saw him again today, and it was full today.
Yeah.
And he said the first few days it was a bit slow, but certainly it has picked up. He's had a 4 or 5 star
Yeah,
review.
was that? Must have been that in Scotsman.
No, I don't think so, because I think that was...
Oh, well, anyway, it's had another really good review.
Really good review.
So.
And we're assuming that this might be a good review, or it might not be. It might be 1 star. Anyway, it was... yeah, it's a really, really good hour of fun. Now, Jane is over comedy to some extent, aren't you? This time.
Yeah, well, certain
types.
Certain types.
But this doesn't come into it.
No.
You know, I mean, you like, what do you think?
No, it's good fun.
Good fun.
Good fun.
I don't think there's anything else I really want to say about it. Like I said, it's on the Free Fringe. It's on the PBH Free Fringe in Bannerman's Back Cave. Now, the important thing to remember here is when you get to Bannerman's, which is just a pub with a room at the back, you need to get a token.
It's a poker chip.
It's a poker chip this time. It may, on certain days it may be something different, but in the past it's certainly been lottery ticket numbers. I think that's to know how many people come in. Really.
Yeah, it's because there is a capacity.
And it was full. There wasn't any spare seats, was there? And to some extent it's so full that certainly 10 of us were on the stage with him. 10?
5.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 4, 8 of us.
Yeah, 8 of us. It was 3 and 3, and
yeah.
We
were with the Dutch contingent, weren't we? We were lovely. Really good fun. It's every day, 2:45, right the way through the Fringe for an hour, and you pay what you like. Now, if you give a tenner, you can either have. We've got the example here. You can have the official Trevor Lock 2023 calendar, which will take pride of place in our kitchen. Oh, I'm telling Jane it will, because every day we can have a look at a nice picture of Trevor somewhere exotic.
Right, well, don't give too much away.
Somewhere exotic in his shorts. So the other option is, and actually I have to say, this was the option that Jane went for, which I didn't pick up, was the book.
Yeah, I said the book,
Go for the book.
And he picked up the calendar.
Yeah, I think the calendar is a much better thing. So we can think about Trevor all year round.
Oh, whoopee.
Yeah. Okay. So definitely go and see it. He's also doing another show which we haven't been to see, but is worth mentioning, and that's Malvinas Falklands Let's Talk. That is every day, 11:15 at night. We're not just going to get to see it, I'm afraid, because while we're still here, we've struggled to get to see this show.
Yeah.
We were meant to try and see it right at the beginning of our visit, but anyway, not on the 17th, and it's at the Canongate Lower, venue 78 in the Canongate. Okay, so that's maybe worth considering if you like the most interesting person in the room. Okay, and it was nice to see one of our viewers, Ian, who
introduced
himself and said he liked the videos. He was going to see, interesting enough, Sophie Duca, who obviously we were not that.
Well, he'd watched the video.
He watched the video.
He knew we weren't that keen.
But that's the whole point of it.
Yeah.
You've got to go and make your own mind up.
Yeah.
And it'd be good to see what Ian thinks of that. Actually, I'm sure he'll probably
leave
us a comment if he thinks it's great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Nope.
Thanks so much for watching.
Start.
Oh gosh, starts 4.
4.
Definitely 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was
good
great.
4.
Really good, really entertaining, fantastic show. Okay. See you next time.
Cheers. Bye.
Bye.